Go, 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 go. Alright, as usual. Wait till people get on. Do some stuff. I'm coming. Someone's waiting. I'm coming. Hello? Sorry. Wow. Good morning. Big tank. Morning. I'm a big tank. Yep. Hey. The red shoulder severum. What's up, Don? It's too early to tell. Day's not over yet. So far, so good. Still a little chilly out. My back hurts. Amen, Canito. The live show. Howie's here with us too. Good morning, Shivani. Hoka running double duty. Yeah, shitting and eating, making a mess. All right, good to see everybody out. Everybody's awake. Extreme time, feeding some of the fishies. Trying to kill two birds with one stone, you know. So I'll stop for a second so we can chit chat. time. What's time? Oh, we have time. Hey, calm down, Cujo. What do you see? Good boy. Guard dog. Arr! Dogs are cool. What are you barking? I don't see nothing. Alright. Just roll. Jiu-jitsu. Roll with it. Anywho, a little warm in here. Ha! Alright, that's enough. Chill for a butt. Alright. Howie. Hey, that's enough. Bonehead. So, anywho. Oh, busy, crazy. Everything's crazy. I don't need to tell anybody who follows me. The gas prices are ridiculous. Not very cool. This whole world's gone nuts. Our politicians suck. Go Biden. Or, I mean Brandon, sorry. Wrong guy. Back to the fish. Was at the Arnold thing this weekend. Dylan, it was kind of a fiasco. It kind of sucked, actually. It wasn't like my early days. Me and my instructor, Brian, whatever, my friend, and it's not. They kind of screwed the karate event. You know, down. It was like degraded. It was degrading. Was not cool. It wasn't even at the convention center, and there was a lot of upset people. There was people not in their division, not enough people. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to do a show on the YouTube Rad channel. I got to record it because I can't do live. I need 1,000 subscribers, which sucks. And someone, I don't know who told me that stream. I tried doing it. Maybe I'll try to do it again. I tried downloading it and connecting it, and it didn't work for me. So I'm technology incoherent or whatever, deficient. So anyway, but it was cool. Get down there. Had Sunday, went to the actual convention center where Arnold, whatever. I'm not his biggest fan, but they have too much stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna rant about that and basically do a review on it, my take on it down there. So anyway, fish wise, I'm gonna do more breeding, get back to breeding. I've let things kind of go, like spawns. I haven't really been pulling some of the Malawian stuff, some of my bread and butter, but with the rising cost of everything, shipping issues, and everybody's raising their prices. So trying to be, keep it competitive, be competitive, and trying to keep prices somewhat down here. So going back, I mean, obviously I do fritosis. That's what I'm known for, and that's what I pull a lot of. I've actually missed some mouthfuls of fronts of recent. Howie puppy. Oh, sorry, I missed some. That big red shoulder? No. Yes, Rotocal. I know, I love that. I've heard that saying. Sorry, I missed some of the comments. Yeah, Dave, this fuel surcharge, they've already started upping it the last couple months and saying it's going to become. Now it's like I told Dylan, I said, here we go. It's going to get more. StreamYard. Yes, I tried. I'm going to have to try to fix that again. Yeah, you know what? I'll do an Instagram one. Thank you, Christina. Awesome. I appreciate it, Dave. Yeah, dude, I was talking to my student. He's a tattoo guy, tattoo artist and stuff, and he's already had some clients starting to, hold off finishing, an extravagant tattoo job or something, and what do I do? I'm going through my head. I'm a consumer just like you guys on a lot of things, and what cost cutting, trying to think ahead because if things get worse, I always plan for the worst. I guess I'm kind of a worry wart. Um, that's why I need karate. I need a stress reliever. I need to go fishing and golfing too. Maybe I don't know. Travel, scuba diving. But yeah, it's playing in my head. I mean, I was on vendor sites. The cost of some stuff is because I've been in this a long time. So, and I still have a lot of stuff, and I could use as a comparison. Since I've been in business, I still have like my original catalogs from 31 years ago, whatever. And some stuff is like normal, but then some stuff, as of recent, like Python products are double the price. Fish bags, double the price. The bags that we put your product in when you go out the door are double the price. And it's like, man, how much can you eat? Especially a small business like us, any small business. Yes, it's unfortunate. It's scary times. Um, it, we're the most energy efficient and everything 2.5 years ago. That's funny you say that. I was sitting there trying to think of some ways of regulars or somebody could come. I always give these styrofoam boxes away. They're $11 each now. Some vendors charge less because they're bigger companies that buy in volume or whatever. So, yeah, don't throw those styros away. When people make a bigger purchase, a bunch of fish or a large fish, I usually give a free heat pack, those 8-hour heat packs. Little things I like to try to do for people, and that's not normal. But yeah, this is, here's like, I hate when some places like, chains started charging, if you want extra ketchup, it's like 5 cents. You want extra Chick-fil-A sauce, which is awesome. I finally had Chick-fil-A. Me and Dylan stopped at Chick-fil-A on the way down Friday. And I actually, this attic, there's over $10,000 worth of styrofoam box in the attic of this place. Literally. I don't know, because I pay $5 on the low end up to $15 a box. I just can't see throwing them away. If I ever was wholesaling or shipping, I'd be set for a long time. But that Chick-fil-A was awesome. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in 2.5 years because usually I can't wait in a long line. The lines are like ridiculous for that place. What a well-run oil machine Chick-fil-A business. But like I think charge 25, 50 cents for sauce. I'm sitting there thinking, well, instead of trying to raise prices, trying to keep the same prices as charge 5 cents a bag. I don't know. That's funny. You crack me up. I need a good laugh. Thanks. Did get some crazy stuff at the show. The convention. There's tons of. That was funny. I'll do the same thing. I'm the owner. I will work for Fertosas. My catfish is getting a little aggressive. I might be bringing in more for the dojo, maybe in here. I've met some vendors looking for some new some awesome like protein coffee drinks and shakes and stuff. There were some really, Dylan and I were like, this blueberry one was like amazing. So I might have some different stuff that's not around here. Some cool new drinks and stuff. So there's a lot of people selling weightlifting belts. Holy crap. Every booth had weightlifting belts. It was crazy. Anyways, so yeah, combating the rising costs is definitely a challenge and very nerve-wracking. Excuse me. I don't know. I just trying to ride this out and get ahead of my bills. My freaking utility bills, my water bill here, I don't know. You know how to get me started. I need to make a ton of phone calls when I leave here. I go to Dojo and go to the counter and do desk work from there. Got my computer over there. It's nuts. I don't know. But we need to sell some stuff. I need to sell some stuff. I need to pay some bills for stuff. So come and buy some stuff. But we did get... Yeah, my mom was complaining, and she lives by herself, elderly, and my heating bills for like the hatcheries here is basically about $540. That's the budget a month. My water and sewer bills here, $253, probably not $200. I'm probably about $500 water and sewer. So right there, I'm over $1,000 in heating and water and sewer, and then my electricity, I'm $500 to $800. I'm over $1,500 a month in utilities to have the fish business, basically. That's hard to swallow, God. So, and then my house, I got my own home. Holy crap, Dave. That's way up there for residents. But I remember when I had 100 tanks, when I had my half horsepower blower, that was $100 a month to run that on even a 220. Good looking honky. Something fishing. Hi, Peter North here. Hold adult. What? Okay. More information than I needed to know, but it's cool you like fish. So yeah, and here's what's. Do you have a heater in the room, like heats the room? That's better than running like electrical heaters, that's for sure. Like heaters in all tanks. I don't know if you could. Yeah, I don't know. One of those infrared gas. That's what I had in my fish room in my first house. I had dropped the gas line, and I had a room about 12, 14 foot by 25 foot with majority of my tanks by 350, like something like this was in the wall. And behind it was like this, my whole room with racks of tanks. I had about 100 tanks. And I had a gas heater. My cousin and I put one of those ventless heaters. And I put a couple fans throughout so it circulated. You need a room. You gotta have a separate fish room to be the most efficient with a blower, like a pipe valves, and a heater just for the room. That's the most efficient. Like, I'm thinking about, I want to get that 500 gallon, the 340, and those rack of 10s. It really is not going to cost me, unless I put some more big canister filters, big pumps on the big tanks. But if I just want to raise fry and just throw air, I could add so much more air over there. I could probably add another 100, 200 outlets without a problem with that big blower. It's 1 horsepower. Not necessarily. I keep it right now. It's 81 degrees in here, but with this metal building, there's no insulation. Other than the styrofoam, there's insulation between the joists. This is up front by the front door on the 450. It's 79 degrees. because it's warming up a bit. It struggled to be at 77, but I keep it 77 on the thermostat over there, and it stays roughly over there in the other building with the hatcheries. So it depends on your home, how well insulated and all that stuff is. But yeah. Anyway, I need to take another drink. Bada bing, bada boom. So yeah. Styrofoam, the wall, insulate the walls. Well, you're a different thing. Okay. Yeah, work on really good insulation, R13, 19, whatever those, figure out foam, and but then you have to be careful about the mold. You're too airtight. They're kind of expensive, but usually an air exchange unit, which makes it really nice. Clean the air, exchange. I'm not a pro on them. Yeah, I might start needing somebody help me control the population. All right, I don't want to hear nothing about your past woohoo haha type past experience, job, whatever. Well, that's cool. It's fish. Sometimes I stray to the politics or the martial arts stuff a little bit, but mostly fish stuff. But yeah. What you do in your own time, your private time, your own business, more power to you. All right, I did get some fish in. The wild Columbia order got canceled. Supposedly next week, which is good because I gotta rob Peter to pay Paul money wise. Here, let's go look around, guys. All right, check all those awesome big bushy nose, and these are not even the biggest ones. That looks like a lot of females, though. These are about 3 to 4 inches. These are just chocolate bushy nose. There's some males, looks like, but man, that's a lot of females. But need something to clean your tank? Bada bing, bada boom. Uh-oh, there's some fighting going on. That guy's got nipped up. Oh, here we go. Wolffish. These things are sweet. They're getting along, which is great, because when I had the red wolves I brought back from South America, were a-holes. They didn't like each other. And when I shipped them in, 6 inches easy or bigger. So if you want an aggressive beast of a fish that's fairly easy to take care of, get one of these puppies. You can put them with big fish. And here, I had to do this when I came in. They are horrible for jumping out, because I came in, tube dried up on the floor. There's $100. Christina. The Oscars killed the bushy nose? Wow. Oscars are weird. They're a 50-50 fish. You know, they can go either way. Sometimes they're just big oofs, babies, just eating pooping machines, excavators, whatever. I have these in stock in Cygnus. I think I have some small ones and the big ones that came in. They're not started color. They're at the point of coloring up. Still has some fire eels, babies. People get these. Why I got them? Still got some shrimp. These red lizard catfish are so cool. be a cool in a plant tank. There's the reticulated. We got one para pleco left. I could maybe add those on. Lots of baby bushy nose. The little cute little Congo tetras. Oh, there's another some algae eaters in there. Cory cats. Oh, we got one that's doing the backstroke. Tetras. Male Congo tetras, which came in small. All right. Some nice like blue turquoise rainbows. Oh, did I miss somebody's? Those are wolffish that were dried up. Sucks. Cool. This is the other ones. Look at these monsters. That's a big male. These are 6 inches. Easy. Beast. So right now we're good on some large bushy nose. Finally. Ship these in. So look heavy on females. It looks like that one that was just in the front was a big male. There's another male. Cool. Oscars. Cute little tiger Oscars. No. Rubber lips. No, these are not rubber. These are bushy nose, bristle nose, bushy nose plecos, sinistris. The dovii, no, they're wolf fish, not wolf cichlids. These are chocolates. I mean, some of those kind of got some good color, like marbling in them, but they're mostly just a dark brown. That one's got a big head of bush. And oh, the koi. That one's pretty back there. I like that gold one. Lots of koi. Butterfly koi. Looks like ginger and tiger. Just assorted, select butterfly koi. Well, I like that dark orange one with the black back. White platinum one in there. So pod season's coming. I know. Oh, my knees. They're eating their wafers. Look at all those petricolas, Orlenia, whatever you want to call them. They're 2.5 inches. Tropheus. There's assorted. I wanted Mazwas, and I got some Mazwas, and then I got a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, gold face comp. Shard eyes. Big Mary. So, odds and ends. Lots of technique in. So there's those Subchromus zonatus. Someone put Zertus. I gotta change that. Zonatus. Got some great fish here. Nice Redfern Cuttlepunctatus. It's a great fish. I need to keep some stuff. I just lost my male temporalis with that big female, so now I gotta get me another pair out of there. They're cool. They're a wicked fish. Not super like colorful or anything, but just a neat fish. I bred them in 15-gallon tanks. Black Calvus. Look at how dark those are. Super nice Capilli Regonides, multifasciatus, a couple Bino bushy nose, some baby daffodils and mallories. These guys. Little stuff. Lots of peacocks. There's reds, regals, red shoulders, OBs, blue orchid, candiensis, nagars, peacocks. Some on sale, 2 for $15. Sunshine, Banchai, and Nagara. Good color. Purdy. Not that purdy. Little stuff. Babies, Eurekas, Jakes. Then the Deepwater Electra, he's nice. Then the Electra Blue 2, Ovatus or Azurus. Cygnus in here. That one's, there's a male, not full colored. Another male. Little guys. More little stuff. Some Living Stone Eyes and Strigatus and Chromis. Tiger, Tangerine Tiger, Fenestratus, Xerox, Taiwan Reefs, Mori Eyes. There's the baby Insignis, Onustus, and those tiny, teeny, tiny phenos they shipped me. That was sucked. Some Chismulu, Libidos, some Rusties, OBs, Yellows, ACIs, Hungais, some cool Mabuna. Alright, Redhead Tapajos, Albino Oscars, Electric Blue Texas, Orange Shoulder Severums, 3-inch plus. Oscars about 3-inch, good size. Plants, still got a good chunk in. Clown Loaches, 3-inchers. Those guys, and then some small Clown Loaches. Red Hooks, that group's on sale. Look at that Xerox, that's a phenomenal. 6-inch plus 7-inch. Mori Eyes, Electric Blues, Fire Dragon. I need a male out of there. There's those big Altifons. Can't believe no one snagged those yet. So, anywho, Discus, we still have some. Looks like about half are gone. Got some cool tanks. Everybody need to get another tank. Shrimp tanks. That cube. That 180. That we gotta redo. That 55 is probably sold. It's 180 with that big new Max Flow filter included. Whole setup, the 180. Then we got the 32 Flex with the stand. 29. There's a 75 setup. Lots of flex tanks, spec tanks. Ooh, wood kits out. I might make this a little bit more community based. Move the more aggressive South Americans in there. Leave the Angels and Tetras in this tank. Got to do some rearranging. Foods, 20% off. There's a lot of sales going on. 20% off all the specs and fluvals. 50% off on the Pemplex. Those are closeout clearance. At sales all final. All sales final on closeouts clearance. Those Pemplex tongs, the Loctite valves. This tank is doing pretty good with the rainbows and archers. And look at that big red female. Bushy nose. That's a flex tank setup display. A lot of plants. There's a puffer in there. The potato puffer. Look at that boring. Got these on sale. The little kits, 20% off. Get a little low on wood. Trying to get wood, a little challenging. Got the cyclic posters. Working on more orders of decor. I'll have to see about wood. Getting some more rock in. Gravel. Some stuff has been out of stock, so anything, get it. Well, I have it. So, what else? Oh, this is the sales sheet. Am I missing anybody's count? Your friend must be cat. Well, I'm trying to catch back. Congo. Nice. Whoa. Need wood. March sale. Let me see. Extreme foods and more, 20% off. Plants. What else? Curry, all the foods. Seachem Prime. Flourish Excel. Decor resin plants. The fluval kits. That 180. T-shirts, only 13 bucks. Get a something fishy shirt. Represent. So, yeah. Prices are definitely going up on some stuff. I'm looking, what I'm selling some stuff is almost what wholesale is now. Those big, beautiful Altifons, I want to keep one. I got them 150 bucks. Cash discount plus tax, but if you wanted like the 3, let me know. We can talk about that. Dave, send me a message. All the time on reef. Big Rostratus needs a home. So, those wolffish, that's wolffish, not wolf cichlid, like the dovii. These are wolffish. Big clump, look at the teeth. I have Strigonis, little ones. Baby Strigonis right there. I have baby X Chromosogenes. I have more to bring over that X Chromosogenes. Strigonis, we got more coming up, but there's a few inch plus. So, yeah, it's dirty with the food in there. That's a good point, Mike. Like the COVID. Yeah, I told Dylan I'm rethinking about doing some traveling for tournaments, driving 8 hours or something like New Jersey, Maryland, or whatever. Some of these, bigger tournaments kind of far. Happy belated birthday, Mike. I might rethink that because I try to go tournaments more closer to home, not as far driving, because man, I'm right now going to be average about $400 a month in gas in my Dodge van. So yeah, it's a chunk. Sucks, but I don't know. Got to deal with it now. Something changes. They need to change the White House. But all right, fish geeks, freaks, and want to be me. All right, my arms get tired. Yeah, no kidding. I thought that too, is like doing some fish business while going to other places. Yeah, ACA. I haven't registered for that yet. I kind of don't want to go. I kind of want to go, and I don't want to go. Come to Italy here. We are paying. Would that be $8.95 per gallon? Dang. Yeah, I know California. I had some friends post. It's over $6 a gallon, the highest ever. Wow. You guys always been on the high side. Usually Germany, I think, is always. I know when I was in Sydney, Australia, back in 2007, visiting my Lynn's family, it was they went by the liter, but it came out to about $5 a gallon in 2007 in Australia. So, man, you other countries are probably paying 10, 9, you're paying double. That's insane. That's a killer. And here, we got some of the biggest reserves in the world. €2 a liter. That sucks. Well, that's what I was trying to tell my son. I told somebody else. Take a little. Whoop. Hello. Hi. Sorry. Dropped you. Ask Hero how it's doing gas business with Russia. Yeah, you guys use liters. I don't know what the conversion, but I don't know how it's taxed. That's why I told somebody, I was telling Dylan, is, let me get down here. The government doesn't mind it's higher. 1 gallon is 4 liters. the government here doesn't mind because you pay more taxes, right? So the higher it is, more than somebody's getting paid off. And then you hear, what's it, Warren Buffett and invested like $4 billion, 3.78, so roughly 4, rounded off. Somebody's getting rich. Not us everyday folks, working folks. It's nuts. It is just, the big players win. The lower on the totem pole doesn't win. We're getting greased. So just keep sliding down that pole. What's up, Derek? We did a walk around. Well, I talked a little bit about the Arnold thing that we were at this past weekend. Dylan came to first, but one wasn't really a first. It was a fiasco. But I'm going to do a show probably on the Instagram rad page, and then I'm going to do a video and post it on the YouTube channel about the Arnold Schwarzenegger's fitness sports festival, the karate tournament. I'm going to do a review on it and stuff about that. So, I mean, it's all right. It was a lot better when I was competing in the 90s. Things were just well run and bigger and better, and they've kind of cheapened it and moved the martial arts part 20 minutes away. So, anyway, but talked about that. Got some new fish in, big, giant bushy nose, 3-inch plus, and then 5-inch plus. And then these awesome wolf fish. Found 2 on the floor when I came in, dried up. So I got a 2x4 over the holes because they just seem to find the hole somehow. Arowanas are the same way, man. I've had so many arowanas jump out, little gap. Just they have to fit perfectly in their launch and out. Had them, dried up on the floor, leave us opening just for food, whatever, and silly fish, stay in the water. But then we're talking about all this oil, gas. We got some out of the country, Italy guy, $8.95 per gallon. So yeah, it's gonna take a toll, especially on our small businesses. I don't know how much we could keep eating. I've been eating a lot. My service business, I'm starting to raise. I hate it, but I'm starting to raise a little bit of the cost just to try to cover the fuel. Right now I'm gonna be about, if it goes up more, right now I'm about $400 a month. When I have my second store east of here in Mentor, and I had that full-size cargo van stuff, and I was doing more maintenance out there and going out there to the shop back and forth. I know it was like $4 a gallon at that time. That was like high. I was like $800 a month in gas. That's just insane. That's almost a mortgage for some people. That was more than my vehicle's payments, was the stinking gas. So, yeah, me and Dylan's a great kid. I mean, he rides my butt and busts my chops all the time, my 16-year-old, which is going to be 17. But he says, well, maybe we'll have to cut back on airsoft because it's $25 each, so it's $50 every time we go. And we might have to scale that. I said, man, there's people who are going like Friday and Saturday. There's some kids. I'm like, man, parents got some money or somebody's. I mean, if we just went every Sunday, it'd be $400 in a month. Like, yeah, 50, 200 $200 in a month. You just went one day. And, yeah, we might just go like once a month or something. So, yeah, I'm already planning. But, I mean, fish is a great hobby. It's indoors. It's home. Don't go to Disney World and drop $5-10 grand because that's what it's going to cost. I don't recommend Disney World in my opinion. I've been there several times, trade shows back in the good old days, and but way overpriced. We're going to Hocking Hills. That's our vacation. So doing some fishing. We're going to do some kayaking. Definitely doing some hiking through all the caves and all that stuff. We did zip line a number of times, and just relax, hot tub, grilling, and our utilities are horrible, Ivan. But my fish room here at the shop is heated by air, by the furnace. It's a gas furnace. So natural gas, right? And hot water tank is natural gas. But so we heat the air, heat the building, the space. So I have it set at 81 on the thermostat. I have a newer furnace. It's like 2-3 years old, like 95% efficient, whatever. And right now it's 79 degrees in here. It's a little warm. That's about good. 78, 79. At the other building with the hatcheries, I have it at 70. Yes, like, comment, share, please. I need some kind of retirement. Frickin', yeah, screw Putin and Putin and these little shits. And then Biden, all these morons need round up and just offed. Helps the metrics. All right. Whatever Christina said. At the other building, I had the thermostat set at 77 on both sides with the hatcheries in the basement and the fish room. And it's staying pretty good. Mostly it's all cichlids, hardy stuff. There's nothing, I don't have like no discus. Like the Discus here have their own heater. The 72-gallon bow front tank. Discus have their own heater. It's like 85, 86 degrees. That's always a thing because they're temperature sensitive. So we keep that tank heated. I did have that 150 Lagoon heated. We had some goldfish, so we got to get that back heated because I might move these Sebrums, the Yaru, the Tiger Dollars, and the big tiger, the catfish over there. And it's going to be like a South American tank. I'm still planning on making this 450 a Tanganyika display tank with lots of Fructosas and stuff, and some Vitralis and Julies and lamps and stuff like that. So, one thing at a time, many things to do. I got a billion. Oh my God, it's almost 11 o'clock. So, I mean, motor mouth. I talk too much, maybe. Yeah, so utilities, the heating, the electricity, everything has gone up. My water and sewer bill is crazy. I go through probably 1,000 gallons a week in the drain from all the water changes. So maybe 4,000 gallons, 5,000 gallons a month or something. So utilities are one of my biggest expense. Lucky on my own buildings. The mortgages are taken care of, but insurance is like $3,300 a year. Taxes, another 6, 7. Let's see, 6, 7, 9. So I'm 15. Yeah, it's crazy how it adds up. That's why bigger's not always better. There's gonna be a lot of people in trouble, especially in this kind of business. They're paying rent. They got long leases. They expand. They get bigger places. They're growing. They have some good times, some good months, good year, and next thing you know, they want to be bigger, better, and have more, and all that stuff. But here's the drawback on that is when this crap like hitting the fan with higher costs, utilities, fuel, whatever, and if the business, goes back, it's not booming. We're not booming like we were, the first year of COVID because our government was passing all the tax money, free money. Our sales jumped because people were buying more tanks, staying home, not traveling, not flying, and all that stuff. And so anyway, usually the pet trade usually fares well in a down economy because people still keep their dogs and most of the time keep their pets. They still got to take care of them, feed them, maintenance and all that stuff. But if you have a bigger place, bigger bills, bigger utilities, bigger expenses, more labor, That's one of the first things going to get cut. So I was telling Dylan, he's talking about getting a job in the summer or something like that after school. I said, well, we'll see what happens. There might, there was a hiring frenzy now. That might take a step back. And all these people paying double wages, whatever. People want all this stuff, and look at the costs went through the roof. So, now you're stuck in those higher expenses. Some things you just can't get rid of. You're not gonna. You're stuck. The taxes and insurance, that doesn't go away. The utilities don't go away. So it's one of the first things usually is the labor is usually a really expensive. Cut costs, buying less inventory, which then you're in a kind of a teeter-totter. Well, if you don't have the stock, you can't sell it. If you have it, you can sell it, but if it's sitting here, you're not making any money. So it becomes a tug of war. I've been, right now I'm heavy inventoried because getting stuff for a while was a challenge, and the costs keep going up. So I'm trying to beat the challenge of getting stuff and beat the cost increases and the shipping, which now it's going up more. So I'm in a better position. Now, if I had to rebuy some of the stuff, it's going to probably cost more. So, but slow time is coming. Summer is usually on the slower side, typically. Guys out golfing, fishing, weddings, traveling. But we'll see what happens with all that. There's so much at stake and unknown right now. But for the general public, having this hobby is probably good for your stress, your ticker, your high blood pressure, lower it. Having a fish tank, don't overfeed. Then you don't have to buy as much fish food. But I don't know. Everybody just hang in there. Got to ride this out. We got to get, in my opinion, 100%. Our government needs to we need to kick out the goofball that's in there now that's not even running the show. Somebody else is pulling the strings. And Kamala is definitely unable to run a country or anything, if that matters. She's just giggles. So yeah, we'll see what happens. No more orders this week. So we got the fish in, wolffish and large bushy nose, and 2 different size bushy nose. Next week, wild pleco order. Hopefully it got canceled. It's supposed to be in yesterday. It got canceled. I don't know what happened. So that's supposed to be in next Monday. Dry goods, working on orders, getting more supplies in. Some stuff I can't. It's not coming in. It's out of stock. So I'm stocking up some bags. So another fish food order, extreme, probably coming very soon. So get stuff. I tell Mylene, I'm like, stock up on some grocery stuff, canned stuff, whatever, because with this gas thing, prices are probably going to go up. Stock up on essentials and whatever. I'm going to go stock up on some more dog camp food to get me through the rest of the year. That stuff don't go bad. It lasts for a long time. So anything like that. Honey lasts forever. You want to talk about survival stuff, I'm into that too. So is Howie. He ate one of the brick MREs I had. I don't know how he found it. Ate the whole freaking thing. They last like 20 years, Dog's a garbage disposal, junkyard dog. So he's enjoying his meat bone over there. Yeah, I did Cleveland opt out of it, but Collin County they're not forcing it. They're wanting to do away with plastic bags, the shopping bags, which is asinine because a lot of that stuff is like made with recycled plastics already. And when they were trying to do that before, they shelved it because the state jumped in. I don't know what's going on. I don't think they could afford it. First, they were trying to charge. They were going to charge me 10 cents a bag or something. It was like stupid. Everybody was going paper bag. Home Depot, whatever, Dollar Tree, it's all paper bag. Screw that. They're not, what? The shopping bags? Anybody, fish, water doesn't do well in paper bags. Hello? And the fish bags, thousands. We go through thousands and thousands. Screw. They're charging you for paper bags? Screw that shit. It's all plastic. And people fail to realize all this freaking shit is petroleum, oil. All this stuff is based on oil or manufactured because of needing oil. I don't charge for plastic bags. Not yet. They're double the price. The fish bags are double. He always had that saying, if what I know now, if I knew 3 years ago, I'd have a warehouse, a garage loaded with so much shit that doesn't go bad. Bags and rubber bands and, supplies. I'd freaking have shitload for the next 10 years. I would have invested in everyday stuff, supplies and whatever. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I try to hold our own. I don't want to raise prices. Some stuff I have to. I have no choice. Some stuff I'm just raising to cover the increase in costs. I'm not making any more money than I did a year, 2 years, even 3, 4 years ago. So if it went up $1, it costs $1 more. I just raised it $1 more, and I'm still making the same amount of money. I've always been doing that with the fish food, whatever, because I want people able to enjoy and afford the hobby and stay in the hobby. It's good for me, the manufacturer, whatever. But there's definitely some what do you call it? Gouging, I think. Good question, Shivani. Building my own tanks. I've thought about building my own personal tanks, not to sell to the public. I've done some acrylic fabrication building. I built my first 300 gallon, which ended up leaking. A year later, in my first shop, 31 years ago. That's not as easy. I know some really well-off people, and it was brought up by a very well-off guy, customer, that said what it would take, what kind of money, It's not that simple as it may seem on a larger scale. And the problem is the liability. I don't know what the insurance. I mean, obviously it could be done. There's this glass cages, which I'm not a big fan of. You got to be very careful. They only have a 90-day. They've had some bad history. But I don't know. It's then you got to have the right people with some skills. I just I have a hard time sleeping at night, and I have a conscience. I'd be so anal military. It's like I don't ever have a tank leak or something go wrong. I don't. At my age right now, I'm like, no, I don't want that kind of headaches. I don't want to have to worry. I don't know what that is. New England, Sickle Society or something. So, yeah, building tanks. I mean, on your own, you want to do it. More power to you. Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. Yeah, the ship, that's going to be the problem. The rise in costs now will be flipped because of the fuel. I mean, all the trucking, everything is delivered through trucks. I don't know what the 95%, 90%, that airplane and train, but majority of all our products, produce, livestock, whatever is consumer goods is carried by trucks, and so it's gonna be interesting. So, all right, I have to go. I am way later than I always plan. Good conversation. Please like and share. I appreciate the support and all that good stuff. If you're into the martial arts fitness thing, like my Rad Martial Arts and Fitness channel, I'm going to try to do a review of the Arnold Sports Festival that was this past weekend, the martial arts side of it more or less, and the convention area, my take on it, and after not being there in 20-something years, and all that good stuff. So, yes. All right, everybody take care, stay safe, be healthy, take care of the fishies, spread the good word. I much appreciated, and come on by and buy a fish, a tank, or something, and let's keep the ride going as long as we can. So I'm out. Y'all take care. Bye.